Hello everybody, welcome to a new video on the DIY Farmers. Today our project is doing some soybean cultivation. We're gonna be going through with this setup here, John Deere 4440 and a Kinsey 1500. This is a single shank high-speed cultivator, and what we're going to be trying to do with this is keep the rows in between the shanks, and these shanks will throw dirt well up into the row, and we're going to try and bury as many weeds as we can around the beans, and we're going to try and not take out as many beans as possible. So the ideal speed for this is right at 7 miles an hour, and I'm going to try and get there, but I've been known to be a little bad at cultivating, so we will take it slow at first and see how we do. Here's what we're looking at out in the field. I've made 1 or 2 passes just to establish my mark, make sure I know where the tractor's got to be. But we're taking rows that look like this and turn them into that. And that looks really good. These beans are really good. I am really happy with these beans so far. Started out the year, it was really rough. The weeds were really heavy. We couldn't get good penetration with our tine weeder because we were dry. It wouldn't penetrate the ground. But the beans have caught way up. We've gotten way better with weed killing with this thing compared to our old farmhand cultivator. And yeah, this thing does a way better job. The farmhand did nothing in the row because it wasn't throwing dirt up there. This is what it looks like. I've gotten my mark figured out. That was one thing with the other cultivator, was it wasn't perfectly straight down the row with the tractor. You weren't just following the middle of your middle row. That cultivator was so out of whack. It had been messed around with other people so much that you had one specific spot in the row you could run down to get the weeds and not get the beans. And if you strayed off that at all, your row units had so much slop, the shovels were so spread out that you were hitting beans and you were taking beans out. So it was a pain. This thing is a breeze. This thing is awesome. So I'm gonna put you guys back here, get some camera shots, and try and finish this field at least, and get started over there in this field back here. This field's done. Moving on to the next one. there's hydraulic oil all over everything. And that rubber hose right there is the problem. So you can see the cultivator is doing a good job here. That one's not quite as good. Might need to adjust that one a little deeper. It's not penetrating right there very well. But other than that, it's doing a good job. Even nice clean rows. We are waiting for Dad to get back here. He's coming up the lane with the Ranger right now. I couldn't get the windows very clean after that leak. We're almost done. We got probably 4 or 5 rounds left. That field is done. That is it for today. I'm gonna take this up to the farm, and I think we're gonna be cultivating a lot of tomorrow, so I'll try and get some drone footage. Good morning, guys. We're gonna head out and start cultivating again. We made some adjustments last night. Well, not me, Dad did. He moved these shields down so that these are what throw the dirt into the row, and they were all the way up, and they were the dirt was just barely nicking the bottom of it. So we're gonna try and lower them down and try and get as much dirt up into the row as possible to bury those weeds and grasses around the beans. So we're gonna give that a try and see how it goes. I'm gonna top it off on fuel so that I don't run out. Grab some glass cleaner, make sure it works. Wash the windows again because we washed it right after we changed the line and then started it up, and it was still blowing a little hydraulic oil out, so got all over the windows again. This is our next field right here. It goes from this island of trees all the way up here to the road. It's over 40 acres. And we're gonna knock it out this morning. We're gonna start on that end because that has point rows and stuff, get all that wacky stuff out of the way, and then it's just straightforward down and back the rest of the way down. Seems to be doing a pretty good job since we moved those grower things out. So I'm pretty happy with it. We're gonna keep going. It's raining. That is awesome. Not getting a whole lot, but getting something. Rain's coming down pretty hard now. I'm getting muddy. We got mud sticking to the depth gauge wheels, and I'm throwing mud off my wheels, so I'm gonna call it quits for now. I think it's supposed to stop in a pretty short amount of time, so we'll try this again maybe this afternoon. I'm over halfway done in this field, so we got about 20 acres left and then another 15-acre field, and we'll be done with this round of cultivation. Here's that tip for anybody in a drought right now. This is how you make it rain. You leave your window down on your truck, and you leave your Jeep and your UTV sitting outside, and the combine and the semi and the stake truck. All this stuff adds up, guys, and it increases the probability of rain falling on your farm.